what we're going to do is do a vote on the next long play. We have a number of games up. Hold on. Just got a nice view of the map. The one that doesn't show the shambles that our empire is in. Right, we got a bunch of games coming up on the next long play suggestions, and this got moved out of the way. There we go. They're not all the same, evidently. So I do long plays. The last one we did was Subnautica, and the next one is going to be up to you watching right now. We've got Acomi. It's a game that came out in the PS2 era. I never played it. It looked good, but I never had it, so never played it. But it's out on PC with an HD edition, so that's certainly an option. It is, from what I can tell, some kind of action game. There you go. That's about all I know of it. There might be a touch of weeb there, but probably just a little bit. Space Colony. A builder game. I'm told this is Firaxis at their finest. Firaxis? Firefly at their finest. Don't know much about it, haven't played it, but I saw it on a long play suggestions list, so up it goes. Dungeon Keeper 2 needs no introduction. A Magical High School Girl. What was I told about this? That it was some kind of roguelite game where you name spells to progress. Who knows? But we put it there to have an unorthodox choice in. And Oxygen Not Included. This one narrowly missed out on winning the vote last time. Perhaps it'll fare better this time around. In any case, we're going to have a vote, and if you're watching right now, you can vote on any of them. And if you've been lurking for a while, you'll probably have a bunch of vote swingers that you can freely use to influence the poll here. But now I have to type it out. Next long play. Man, for some reason I'm tired after over 7 hours of playing CK3. It feels good though. It feels good to be jumping back into strategy like this. Acomi HD. Space Colony. Dungeon Keeper 2. I never played Dungeon Keeper 2. Or rather, I played it for about 5 minutes, went, yeah. And then went back to Dungeon Keeper 1. A Magical High School Girl. Does it have space for high school? It does, good. This stuff doesn't like to give me a lot of space for typing out. And Oxygen Not Included. Spelled wrongly as usual. Alright, the poll goes up, and it goes up for 3 minutes, starting now. And we have the power to see how it's doing, right? There we go. Now maybe you just come to the stream for grand strategy games and you don't care one bit about this. Doesn't matter if you care or not, because you have the power to vote on it. Space Colony is pulling ahead quite early and quite well. Oxygen Not Included is trying to surge back, but it took an early hit there despite performing really well last time. I imagine a collection of weebs is getting behind A Magical High School Girl. They probably feel unrepresented since we haven't had much weebery since, I don't know, Kamidori and Trials of Mana and Rants and more Rants, but who am I to say? Bob Sickle just says, "God damn you weebs," and Max says weebs with their bad taste. A more even vote than we tend to get here. A question that's come up before is, what if we have a split vote, in which case the next in line would win. So let's say Space Colony and Dungeon Keeper 2 both had, I don't know, 200 votes. Then we choose the person that got the next highest number of votes, and either of them would win. Doesn't look like it's going to happen here. Space Colony made a massive gain there. I'm quite surprised by that, because I hadn't heard of Space Colony before. But if it's coming from the makers of Stronghold before they went down a bad path, then it might be pretty good. What are your closing thoughts on Subnautica? I've voiced them plenty of times, but to be fair, you weren't there to hear them, so I'll say it again. I really enjoyed it. It got dangerously close to overstaying its welcome, but it was really good. Again, I really enjoyed the exploration, and I will most certainly give a chance to the Below Zero. When that comes out, it's in early access right now, which means it's dead to me. Space Colony is doing better than Magical High School Girl and Oxygen Not Included combined, so even if they had joined forces, it seems that Space Colony is very much beloved here. Make sure you get the HD edition for the stream. Oh, I certainly would. The Stronghold bit swung me, said Sinaj. Never heard of it before today. Me neither, so I wonder if they have the same, like, two British guys doing the voice acting. That would be amusing to me. I'm shocked that DK2 is not winning. So some people said, oh, it's just going to be a draw between Oxygen Not Included and Dungeon Keeper. And how wrong they are. A victory for the anti-weeb lobby, and therefore the world, says TBW. Yeah, we're running out of time. We have maybe 20 seconds for that magical weeb lobby assembly. I didn't put the ping out in the announcements that the vote was happening now. Well, too late. Didn't come to mind. Maybe somebody else did it for me. Oh, they did. Marvin did. Probably trying to assemble the anti-weeb lobby. I don't think he's a big fan of the Weebery games. Alright, it's over. Space Colony winning by a country mile. No doubt thanks to Death Shed and Shifty Theory weighing in to make that happen. When are we going to start that? You might reasonably think that we're going to do it in tomorrow's wildcard segment. However, I had somebody coming to me going, I can't be done. The builder's mode on extreme with order. And I thought, oh, can't be done, you say. So we're going to have a brief return to Frostpunk through the day. And, of course, more Crusader Kings through the night. Although it can't be up too late, since we have a Pokemon weekly one-shot on Sunday, which starts early and may well take some time. Okay, cheers for joining for tonight's stream. It was a long one. CK3 may well have quite a few long streams, because I'm really enjoying this, if that's not already obvious. So we'll be back with more, but until then, it's a cheers and a cheerio.